Hello, YouTube. Last week's been really busy for me. Like I've had deadline upon deadline upon deadline for uni. Most of them took 5 or more hours to finish. So yeah, really busy. And although I'm not really happy about it, I did have to cancel a camp with my nature group this weekend. We were gonna fish for burbot, which is a relative of the cod, and it's one of the rarest freshwater fish in Holland. And I really would have loved to go there, but it's just really intensive, and I barely, if at all, had the time for that, and I certainly didn't have the energy for that. Like, I'm super tired as it is, so yeah. But okay, woe is me. Let's talk Zoo Tycoon. In this episode, I'm gonna build a double enclosure kind of. I'm gonna build an island, and that island is gonna be shared by red ruffed lemurs and toucans. There's gonna be an area where the lemurs can roam freely. This was inspired by Dutch zoo the apenhul, which mostly keeps primates and keeps a lot of them in enclosures where the visitors can also enter. And then on the other side of the island, there's going to be an aviary for toucans. So yeah, that's going to be pretty. So let's start building. Well, across the bridge, past the little playground, past the educator podium, onto the shared island. There we have some lemurs just, running about, wanting to get food, obviously. Here, another nice view of the elephants. I think this is the best view of their enclosure, just from the front, being able to see them really well. Then across here to the toucan enclosure, or the toucan aviary. My friend Bridget from, I remember, Tennessee, but at least one of the southern United States. She really loves them. She wants to have a pair if she could, but yeah, obviously they're not really good for being pets. Yeah, then some explanation on the island. In Zoo Tycoon, these little fences somehow manage to keep the lemurs in, despite the animals clearly being able to climb them or crawl underneath them. In real life, the bridge would be slightly electrified. You wouldn't notice walking over it with shoes, but the mild shock would be enough to keep the lemurs from escaping and, getting themselves eaten when they wander into the wrong enclosure, such as their now not visible neighbors over there. Yeah, most of them are in here now, eating the bananas. And there we have a nice toucan. Hello, Mr. Toucan. And next week I'll be building the last jungle enclosure on the other side of the lemur island. And not counting enclosures, I was already gonna do it, and then someone suggested it to me. This will be my first request enclosure, actually. So yeah, look forward to that, I guess. So see you later.